Welcome everybody to another episode of the Providence Lucha Talk. I'm your boy Jay Aguila.
This is Luisito.
And we are back for another episode to bring you all things about wrestling and its culture. Before we start, Luisito, how you doing today?
I'm good. It's a little different today. We came a little later, but I was able to take a little nap before, so I got some energy today.
Yep, I want to give a special shout out to my boy Wale from the Pregame Podcast, graduating from a dope program about leaders in the urban community growing in Providence. Salute for you, brother. Best of luck in everything you do. And let's get this ball rolling. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media. It's the Facebook, the IG, the YouTube, as well as the Twitter, the Providence Lucha Talk, as well as make sure to follow us on all podcast application. I don't have to name it. So today we're doing something different. We are going to do our prediction early because next week is Luisito's birthday. Round of applause for Luisito.
And yours is coming up too, around the corner.
Yeah, but mine is way further than yours. Yeah. But yours is next week. Yeah. So because he's out for next week, we might be taking a vacation. I might be doing a solo act. We don't know. But for now, I think it's fair for us to do our prediction for both Clash of Castle and All Out within these time period, so that way we, it's fair.
Yeah.
Right? So let's start with Clash of Castle coming out on September 3rd, 4th? 5th?
Third. Saturday, because Sunday it's
the 4th. Daddy Yankee concert. Oh, he's the first. I keep forgetting. Daddy Yankee is the first.
I thought about going to that, but I was
first. Friday is the second. Saturday is the third.
So Clash of Castle, September 3rd.
Yeah, so it's usually traditionally Clash of Champion, where we get both brand and their champion go toe-to-toe to see who the best or a top contender for the belt. But since they're doing the UK tour, they thought it'd be clever to do a Clash of the Castle. And anywho, we have a few matchups here that I'm pulling out of my...
Yeah, because I think they have...
matches.
So they have, for the Intercontinental Championship, they have Gunther versus Sheamus, which I've been trying to push since...
I've been pushing for Sheamus to get the IC, but I just didn't want it to be here. I didn't want to be in the UK. That's the only thing.
So at least he gets this opportunity. I think that's the only title that he's missing out. only title he's missing out. So it should be it's gonna be Chop City, because it's gonna be Gunther with his chops and it's gonna be Sheamus with his the beat to the drum. So it's gonna be a very physical match. It should be a good match. I would like Sheamus to win it so he could finally get be kind of the Grand Slam finally. That's the only one that he's missing, and then everybody could get their names back. Like Pete Dunne get his name back, and they could make stories out of that. And Gunther's title reign hasn't been too crazy. They haven't had too many contenders. I think Shinsuke and Riddle, the only two big contenders that he had. But I would like Sheamus to win that one. Who do you think? Who you got for that one?
At the moment, like you just comment, I wouldn't be mad if Sheamus does get his IC to finally become the Grand Slam champion. I wanted that to happen last year, but I guess this is now or never. Will Gunther take this big L? I don't think so. Okay. So even though I do want Sheamus to win the belt, I'm going to pick Gunther to retain the belt just because he's been giving himself a really good push as this new form from Walter, which Walter was a massive mountain of a man. He was huge. And now this slim, thug out type of person named Gunther. Like, you lose to a Gunther, man, you should just retire. That's how I feel about it. But hey, that's WWE. So yeah, my pick is Gunther. Your pick is Sheamus. Another match which was announced recently is the Seth Rollins versus Mr. Matt Riddle. This is a match that was supposed to be a match that occurring in SummerSlam, but because of some weird reason, the weird reason was that Riddle got hurt before SummerSlam by Seth Rollins. To me, that means that they're trying to hold off the story or hold off the match for another event. This is the event. So now we're finally going to see Rollins working with with Riddle.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see vengeance on Riddle, but Rollins has been on fire, so my pick is for Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah, I think I have to with Rollins as well because it's Riddle. It's just I know he's coming back. He's trying to vengeance for Randy Orton and stuff, but I'm just Riddle. Riddle hasn't, it's not his time yet. Seth Rollins is on a streak.
Yeah, Rollins is in the streak, so I don't see Riddle making a big impact right now. Maybe in a future match, but not this one. This one, I think, the crowd is going to be more in favor for Rollins, and I think Triple H is going to give that served nicely. So, followed by that, we have a 6-women tag team match of a team of Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus The Control, a team made of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Control, Undisputed, The Way. These names get weirder and weirder every time.
Right.
Like Control with the K. Nah, it's with the C, but goddamn. Bayley, Dakota, and Io Sky. They both arrived during SummerSlam, the return, which got a huge pop. Bianca Belair currently doesn't have a opponent to defend her belt, so this is most likely like a buffer for her championship reign. I don't mind that. I do like that in Belair's side, they're all Raw Women Tag champion in the past. Like they've been all women champion. Bayley only has been SmackDown champion.
She's been tag team.
In tag team in NXT Women. Mm-hmm. So has
Dakota's been tag team. Then Io's been the basic NXT.
Yeah. So they all have championship caliber under their belt. No pun intended. But let me ponder while.
Yeah, I think for this one, since it's not a house show pay-per-view, but there's more like a showcase. It's basically like a European tour. Basically, this is like the pay-per-view for the tour.
Dakota is from where again?
New Zealand, either New Zealand or Australia.
But go ahead. Wow.
So I think we might get the champion Belair's team, Belair, Alexa, and Asuka win this one, kind of like a crowd favorite, and I think Io and Dakota Kai will win the tag team championship. So they might get that loss for this one because they ended up winning their matches on Monday. So I think to even it out, the score, then when they go to the finals, they end up taking the win, whomever comes out of the bracket from SmackDown.
Which, again, Toxic Attraction
is out.
They're out?
Yeah, Gigi Dolan got injured. So now they have whoever lost in that bracket. So I think it's
Natalya and freaking
Natalya, Tamina. And basically, they're doing a fatal 4. Whoever wins out of that one goes against Raquel and Aaliyah, and whoever wins out of that goes against Io. Yep. What? They changed that twice already. That bracket, the bottom bracket, it was Nikita Lyon.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait. Okay. We learned that the reason why Lyon was not in Canada is because she was unvaccinated. Mm-hmm. That was the whole reason why she was not in that match. And also Zoe Stark got a concussion. Yeah. So let's put that aside. Now she's back in the mix again.
Who?
Lyon in Stark. Okay.
So no. So basically, Toxic Attraction replaced them. Yeah. And Gigi Dolan got hurt. So now
they beat Natalya.
Yeah. Right. So then whoever the losers, now that basically the winner of the losers goes against Raquel and Aaliyah.
The winner loser of which team?
Natalya? Whoever lost out of the 4, like you know how the tournament has. So it's like a fatal 4. It's a fatal 4. Winner of those goes against Aaliyah and Raquel, and whoever wins out of that goes against.
I forgot who were already in that team because
I think Shayna Baszler and Natalya. I think
they lost. To
Tamina and Natalya.
Tamina.
I think it was Dana Brooke and Tamina.
Yeah.
Then it was Natalya and Shayna Baszler. Then
But doesn't Blazer has that championship match with
Yeah, but I think the tournament continues. I think it's on Friday. They have that match. So for next week, Saturday, it's when Shayna Baszler So definitely, if Shayna Baszler has a title match, she's definitely not. Her team is not winning.
Yeah, so it's not her.
I think it might be Tamina. I think it might be Tamina and Dana Brooke against Raquel and Aaliyah.
So Raquel and Aaliyah are ideally representing SmackDown against Asuka
and the Io and Asuka and Alexa lost.
Oh, Alexa's lost too.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they lost,
yep.
Yeah, it's most likely.
So I like the story because if Raquel wins, like go and that side wins, then you have a story between Raquel and Dakota from NXT. Mm-hmm. So they have some story and background together. But I think it's Io and it's the only weak one. It's Aaliyah, and I don't think she might pick up the loss between the match between the two. So I think we're gonna have Dakota Kai and Io as the new tag team champions.
Okay, so going back to Clash of the Champs, because this is going to be, we're predicting something that's happened on Friday that might be affecting Saturday. Mm-hmm. So we're saying out of that fatal 4-way, freaking Asuka. Yeah, because Asuka and freaking Alexa's Bliss.
So I think she might be into. Yes, they might be back in it. Yeah.
So if they lose, they have a chance of facing Dakota Kai again in a separate.
Yeah.
But they're in the tag. Yeah. Goddamn. All right.
I know it's. I think they had enough like plan B, plan C, plan. I appreciate that Triple H has enough like backup plans, but I think he just stick with Raquel and Aaliyah.
Control takes the W.
Clash.
Alexa Bliss is taking the pin, not Bianca Belair and not Asuka. Asuka, it will be the second option to take the pin. By who? I don't know. Control. That's my pick because we went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, what's going on? What's the scramble, my guy? What's the scramble? But who's your pick?
I'm picking Bayley's team. I'm sorry.
Control.
Sorry.
Bianca?
Not Control. Bianca Belair. They're gonna win that
match.
That match.
Okay. Fair. All right. Moving up to the SmackDown championship match between Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. Liv Morgan is just taking the W in a DQ type of way.
She's injured too. She got like I think elbow, whatever. But I think they're gonna try to hold her. Probably, I think she might keep the title until maybe Survivor Series.
Until she faces Ronda again. Ronda is clear.
Yeah.
Ronda says she paid the fee. I want to know how much was the fee, but you know.
Yeah, but I think she just crowd favorite.
Yeah, unless if Ronda interfered the match, that's another way of getting DQ too.
Yeah, true.
So. All right, Liv Morgan. I'm predicting getting the W.
Same with Liv Morgan. Yeah.
All right, cool. We're not wasting much time on that. That's the bathroom break match anyway. And then this one should be interesting because I'm a big fan of one of these guys. Everybody's fan, love God mode. But Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman on the side versus Drew McIntyre in his homeland of the European land. Yeah. I don't think it's in Scotland, right? It's not in Scotland.
I think it's. I don't know. It might be.
Really? If it's in Scotland, then that man is definitely taking this W.
But I think they need to split the title. Definitely. They need to go back to
Wales. No.
Close, but not.
No. But it's near It's near his motherland.
He's basically the headliner. So Roman is the main event, but he's like the attraction.
Roman is God mode. So would I like Drew to win this? Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know we have a week.
100%.
I think we have a week until anything could happen from like we got a week. It's
because it's next week.
So something could happen on Friday and something could happen Monday. I think potentially Roman will come out of it. I think if they make it more interesting, if they make it a triple threat and Karrion Kross and like he could put one title and like if for example if Drew wins, he could like take the SmackDown one or Karrion wins.
When's the shake now?
Next year. They're holding off until Mania. They're not Superstar checkup until we thought we're doing they were reporting September and stuff, and I think the Superstar shakeup they're gonna hold off until probably after Mania.
What?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Because they already have all the booking that they need. They just need to literally split the brands up a little bit more, especially your main titles.
That was something that they were like promoting on TV.
They were pushing hard for that one, but I think Roman just signed a new deal. And he has not more money, but like more money with less days. So I don't think he's gonna be a full timer because whatever reason he's earned it. But I think they should just split the titles, basically have one champion for Raw and one champion for SmackDown, and that'll be good for Survivor Series and for WrestleMania and everything. So, and he's not gonna be full time, so he needs to give up one of them.
Well, unfortunately, in the Googles, it doesn't indicate any date currently. WWE 2022, according to K Talk on August 25th, 2022.
I've seen reports that they waiting until 2023. They're not like, because you only have two big like you have Survivor Series and
by several month. Here it is. Yeah. This is all in potential change. The recent fight selected has stated that it's possible of an upcoming draft is no longer a slam dunk, but half court shot with the eyes closed. God damn.
Yep. So they're waiting. I think they should wait either way. But
the Raw star, who's previously been booked for the SmackDown edition that followed the Clash of Clans, was unbooked for the programming, as a lot of crossover talent would not be take part in the draft, even if they take place. It will not be placed in the near future, according to the U.S. Network Insider. They have stated that April 2023, following WrestleMania 39, is a more likely day for a major event. Freaking
so instead
gosh.
of, I feel like instead of,
shout out to KHEL Talk for
instead of doing Backlash, they should just that Monday they should just do like a Superstar Shakeup. But yeah, so they won't.
So if that's the case, then Roman is not.
They need to split the brands either way, but he should just either forfeit or just give one up.
He's not losing the belt. Yeah. If that's in April of 2023, he's not.
Yeah, but I think he might show up to Mania to that point with one title, not by choice or whatever. I think, but he might just control.
He's gonna keep pushing it with two. They're gonna keep pushing it with two. They're gonna ride this horse.
Yeah. So basically, this pay-per-view is basically like...
It's going to be like Game of Thrones for you nerds. I haven't seen it, but it's like Harry Potter. I've seen all seven movies. You know what I'm saying? The first 5, amazing. 6, 7, You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it just... like, you guys were not satisfied with how they, spoiler, killed Dumbledore in Slither.
But there's a reason for that. But
right. Okay. But like the Rise of the Phoenix. Yeah, my guy.
But this pay-per-view, it's like, I think it's just like they're just stalling because they're basically trying to bring people back basically from NXT or like free agency to build potentially for Survivor Series. And that's gone. It's already on sale, so we have to. I don't know if you want to go, but we have to check the stuff out. Survivor Series in Boston. TD Garden in November.
I do have to plan ahead to get some tickets.
They have some. They're reasonably priced. A little bit more than Providence, but they're like, we'll figure something out.
All right. So Roman Reigns is my pick. I would love Drew to get the W, but I don't think it's going to
I think it's the same. It's going to be a good match, but I think Roman is going to walk out.
He's walking out with both belts. All right, cool. So that is the Clash of Champions. More cards can be modified. This is currently our current prediction. Now, since next week, like I said, we might be taking a break. Luisito is definitely taking a vacation break for sure. But we might be taking a break. I might be doing a following episode. Who knows? But modified to change.